Welcome back, y'all. It's been a few days again, and it's been an amazing few days. If you've been following my Facebook page, you'll be able to see. I'm going to uh, apologize in advance for this video being all over the place because it'll probably happen. But I have so much that I want to tell you from the last few days. Like I have it. I started listening and we're actually writing stuff down now. It's kind of crazy, but it comes easy. It's pretty cool. But this video is going to be about distractions, focus, and concentration. And concentration is a intriguing thing. Concentration is everything. It's something that you're not really taught. And if you think about it, when were you ever taught concentration? When were you ever sat down and formally taught on how to concentrate on something? And a lot of people can't do it. And you may ask, well, if that's the case, how do you concentrate? And from what I've learned over the last few days, the first thing with concentrating is starting by concentrating on one thing at a time. And you say you can't do this, but nobody's holding a gun to your head, and I mean that respectfully, but you can if you try. I'm doing it. You know, as somebody else said, I'm a building in progress. I'm building myself each bit every day, positive and better and higher, and it's amazing. So you start learning concentration by concentrating and thinking and being aware of one thing at a time. The problem with concentration is we get too many distractions. You know, the electronic device that you're watching me on, and social media, and the media, and newspapers, and everything, that we don't ever concentrate on ourselves and what's inside. We essentially run from it because we're afraid of it. We don't know what it is. It's the unknown, and it's when it comes to the unknown, we let stuff go. We go, okay, we don't know it, whatever. And if you actually start thinking about it, it's really crazy the force that's out there. Take driving a car. How many times have any of you ended up at a destination and then asked yourself how you got there? At that point, you have to ask yourself, who's in control? Who was in control? You? How? You don't know how you got there. So it's got to be something deeper and higher, right? And some of y'all will still say that yourself was in control. Okay, I'll go with that for a minute. But you say yourself, I asked this. Who's yourself? Can you tell me? Most can't give me that answer. I bring this up because it's a good time to practice concentration. Driving a car is concentrate on driving, nothing else. Not talking, not listening to music, not texting, not nothing, emails, nothing. Just concentrate on you and the car. That's the first thing. And you do that for a couple weeks and you'll learn that other things come easier and easier. It's not easy, I'll tell you that. It's not easy, but it comes easier, I promise. It's truly crazy, I'll tell you that. I've done it and it's amazing. I'll tell you, it's opened a lot of doors. Um, but in order to concentrate, you have to be able to confront your subconscious. because concentration comes from your subconscious. And if you're not willing to confront your subconscious, good and bad, and accept you for who you are, then it'll never happen. You will always be lost. You'll always be in the dark, and you'll always struggle. Look at me for the last 33 years. It's mind blowing. Like, everything happens for a reason, though. I can tell you that. I've started to learn how to clean out the subconscious. And you ask me, what do you mean? How do you do that? What I mean is, you go and you get close to yourself and by yourself, and you confront every bad, good, and indifferent emotion you have about whatever and all situations that come to you in that silent time for just you. No phone, no bathroom, no newspaper, no emails. You in an empty room with just you and your thoughts. And confront them, make peace with them, accept them. You don't have to forget them, but accept them. Accept that is who you are, but there's other parts of you, and you're going to choose to concentrate on those other parts because it does work. I'm again walking proof, I promise. Meditation is a good way to clean the subconscious. You can sit down by yourself and meditate face to face and clear emotion and be able to face your emotions and experiences there. And by doing that, you allow space for new positive experiences to come in. And we all have demons and skeletons we don't talk about. I know I do. I have some I don't talk about, even my brother. Like, some things you just don't want to talk about. And I've learned that you have to come to terms with them. Whether you talk to somebody or you talk to the divine, you gotta talk to somebody and you have to confront them, or else you will never ever be able to succeed. I'm sure if you're seeing, and even if you're seeing a counselor, I'm sure, because some might be sitting there, well, I see a counselor, so I talk to somebody, but I'm sure even if you're seeing them, there's a subject out there that you don't talk about to them. We all do. It's called life. We don't want to face them. We've been programmed not to face our inner emotions and our inner experiences. Our subconscious holds everything that's ever happened to us since we've been here. It's time to, though. Again, I'm not saying run to your counselor and talk to him about it, but sit somewhere by yourself, whether it's nature or room, wherever, completely by yourself with nothing, and start talking to him and confronting them and asking them help for understanding and guidance and to cope with them. And I'll tell you what, they'll show you. Believe and they'll show you. I promise. You just have to accept it. Like, you have to be able to accept. Acceptance is everything. It's accepting everything about yourself and accepting who you are is the first step of the resolution. Think of yourself as an antique car. You put a lot of work into it to make it brand new and shiny over time. And when it breaks down, you don't sell it. You don't get rid of it. You don't trash it. What do? You go buy the part, you fix it so you can continue to drive that nice, shiny relic that nobody else has. Well, that's your life. If you treat it that way and realize that some things are going to break sometimes and you just got to fix them a little bit, man, it becomes a hell of a lot better ride, I promise. Again, I'm walking proof. The same thing goes with your subconscious. Through acceptance will come compassion. Compassion will become unconditional love. Unconditional love will bring the strongest willpower imaginable. And the willpower is what makes everything in this universe exist. Plants have a willpower to live. You have a willpower to live. Animals have a willpower to live. It's instilled in you. It's really crazy if you start breaking it down like I have over the last few days. It's mind blowing. And with meditation, you can think of it as an appointment with yourself. And I heard that in another video, and it's so true. So many people's lives are around appointments and meetings and whatnot with everybody else. Well, you know what? Start making an appointment with yourself. Call it meditation. Make a 30 to 45-minute appointment with yourself every day for 5 days and see how you feel. It's pretty crazy. I've done it. It's pretty awesome. It the sense of intuition and guidance is mind blowing. I promise. It really is. It's life was really meant to be lived joyously, and that was said by a guru, and it's so true. I mean, life hasn't been better since I've been more positive and more happier. And I'm learning quickly that concentration is awareness, and to if you're aware of one thing at a time, then life will begin to flow with time instead of hitting a wall of obstacles. And that is so true. Like, just start thinking one thing at a time, one thing at a time. And it truly works. Stop multitasking. They program you to do it to make you weaker. You're stronger when you concentrate. You really, really are. And you may say you can't do this and you can't do that, but for example, the sum well, the sum of you, the sum of who you are is made up of how long you've been here. And I got that out of a video from a monk that I've been following. Dem Depanikiki. I can't never say his name. I apologize, but if you're watching this, like, you're really dude. I can't wait to meet you. I'm going to meet you, and I can't wait. And if you're watching this, man, you just know it. I'm one way or another. I will find a way to meet you. That's my nature. But anyways, thank you for that because that meant a lot. But for example, say you're 40. It has taken you 40 years to create who you are. You won't be able to change it overnight. However, through practice and acceptance, you can change it faster than it took to build. So, what I mean is, you're not going to be able to change something overnight because it took you, 40, 30, 40, 20 years to build. But instead of it taking you 20 years, 30 years, 40 years to rebuild, it's going to take you a fraction of that time. And if you don't believe me, look at me and follow this journey, and you will see. So many things are coming to me and are almost here, and what I call in delivery, and it's amazing. I feel amazing, and everybody calls me crazy. Well, we'll see it when it happens. It's already happened. I'm just waiting for it to show up, and it's coming soon. It's so amazing because when it gets here, I get to give it away. I get to help so many people, and I'll tell you, it's a truly amazing feeling. Ask anyone that knows me. I've been an amazing transformation that I'm grateful that for all of you to be able to follow. And all I can ask from this is for one person to be changed for the positive. And if that happens, guess what? It was all worth it. Because this is truly, truly positive, and this is truly, truly amazing. And I hope somebody gets inspiration from this because life isn't meant to be lived under somebody else's thumb. And I mean that figuratively and literally. So, just a monk once said, a temple made of bricks is built by one brick of it at a time. And the same goes for life. Just remember that. You're building your life one brick at a time. And as long as each brick is positive, then each wall is going to be positive. And by the end of the day, guess what? It's going to be a positive structure. And that positive structure is going to glow like the pyramid in Las Vegas, Nevada. in the United States. Like, it's gonna have a beam of light coming out of the top of it. It's awesome. Call me crazy again, but it's awesome. It's amazing. So I'm grateful for it. I truly am. Something I've learned, and you might have noticed from the first video and this video, is a quote from a guru, and it says, "Proceed with confidence, always." And it's true. You go into something confidently, and guess what? It's gonna work out. That's just law of nature. And I'm not perfect at it. I still have my hesitations. I still have my doubts about a lot of things in life and daily, just everyday, daily things, day to day life, if you will. But I'll tell you what, every day and every minute, the universe tells me, hey, it's real. And I see you believe, and just continue to believe, and we'll continue to show you. And I'll tell you what, I have a lot less negativity than I had when I first made the first video for this blog. And I'm truly grateful to be able to sit here and smile and tell you that I am truly, deeply, honestly happy. And all you can be, all of you can be. See the light inside. Know that there's a higher sense and a higher self to yourself that you control. Concentrate on it. Focus on it. Because focus becomes concentration. You know, when you open your eyes, it takes a second to focus sometimes. Same thing with concentration. You got to focus on what you want in order to start concentrating on it. So just remember that. It's, if you feel yourself wandering away from your focus, gently bring yourself back. Be like, I got to focus on this. And when you got to be like, well, I got to go get this milk, you got to bring yourself back and go, well, I got to make sure I stay on this, because if I stay on this, then all that milk's going to come to me. You know, just stay positive and stay focused, because focus will turn to concentration, and concentration will become reality. I promise. I'm sitting here, a free man, talking to you, and I have so many blessings that I've already received, and I have so many blessings en route so close that I can't wait to be able to share them when I get them. So I wish nothing but love and light to you all, and I hope you continue to follow this YouTube channel as I continue my journey. And I hope you check out my Facebook page at The Martian's Universe Journey. Until next time, y'all, namaste.